场，终能与你浪迹红尘一趟。
Your Grace, I'm all right.
It's good as long as you live.
Princess Yuzhang. She's Princess Consort Yuzhang. Greetings,
Your Grace.
Greetings, Your Grace. That's right, Your Grace. Please save our lives, Your Grace. Please save us.
Everyone get up now. As long as we are still living, there is still hope of coming home.
That's right. Get up, everyone. Get up already. I was too incompetent. That I have failed to keep you safe and sound.
Pangui, you are hurt so badly. Alima, go get some medicine.
Yes.
I'm fine, Your Grace. It's my fault. I wasn't able to help you. And you were humiliated.
Don't say that. I'm the one who brought you trouble.
Aunt, are you here to finally take me and my brother away from here and go back home?
Xingji? Xiaoha, why are you also here?
Your Grace, Holland caught them to become his hostages. To attract the Lord to rescue them. That's why he was able to trap my lord.
Halanjan took you as hostages? Xiaoha, did you see my husband?
I saw him. But before he tried to rescue us, the Lord was...
Go ahead.
On the edge of the cliff, there were many, many people there, and they all surrounded Uncle.
The suspension bridge was cut off, and there was a cliff in front of the Lord.
Uncle was bleeding so much. There was a lot of blood on him. There were many bad guys around Uncle, and they all surrounded him. Everyone had a big knife in their hands, and they were all lashing at Uncle.
Jinjie, let's stop now. Let's stop here. Let's stop.
Xiaoha, what happened then?
And then, Helanjan caught us and took us here. It was Helanjan who killed Lord Yuchang.
You have my condolences. Your Grace.
Condolences, Your Grace.
We're so sorry.
Please stand up, everyone.
Your Grace! Your Grace! Master! Master!
Qingyan,
Yes.
you must live here with father to look after him and keep him safe.
Yes.
Wang'an, you usually live in the mansion and often come and check, take care of their daily necessities.
Yes, don't worry. I will prepare food and clothes for them. I will prepare everything for Master.
Father, about Jing, where should I arrange for him?
Do you really think there is any other safer place you can find out there?
Master doesn't want the little prince to disturb your rest, old master.
Jing is a good boy, more obedient than him when he was a baby. Leave him here so he can accompany me. Anyway, the both of us have to hide, don't we?
Fine. It's up to you, father.
I never thought. Master, you used to be the leader of the noble class, and you served us as the highest official. But now, you are hiding here trapped in such a little room.
As long as there is a world in heart, I will never be trapped by any walls.
Abbess.
Lord Zhangsha, you've just arrived here. Are you satisfied with everything?
Oh, thank you for asking. Everything is fine. Why do you come here, Abbess?
When the eldest princess was still living in this place, she was busy diligently cleaning up to keep the room spotlessly clean. I am now following the late Aunt Princess's last wish and came to clean the room to keep it always nice and neat.
Thank you very much for your good intentions. But this time, I'm going to be living here so that I can acquire some peace. I don't want to be bothered. Then leave the cleaning to me. I'll do it on my own. Don't bother to do it yourself.
All right. In that case, Lord Zhangsha, I thank you for keeping this place tidy.
It's my responsibility. I'm doing it as a son being, filial to his late mother.
Very good indeed. Until next time, my lord.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Prime Minister Wen. What did you just say?
Your Majesty. I said that unruly people rose in arms, both in the east and north. And in the northwest, there's trouble too. Several garrisons have too few soldiers and weak power to fight. At the moment, we are in the need of men. I hope your majesty will send reinforcements.
Who among you is willing to lead our troops to war?
I think we should consider the future.
Decide carefully. We should take one think about this.
Most befits its
Still, there's a lot to be considered.
That is right. What is it? After Lord Yu Chang's death, do we have no other general available here in Chang?
Your Majesty, I recommend the son of Wei's Wei Can. From an early age, he has read many military books. He is really a competent general, but he lacks actual experience. Shall we choose him to lead the reinforcements?
Agreed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Court is adjourned!
See you, Your Majesty.
This is bad.
There is no telling what
Like the look of things.
We should think
However,
more.
desperate
we
times.
must prepare for whatever happens next. Don't you agree?
I agree. Shouldn't you be avoiding the rumors?
It is deliberate to avoid it. Count Ziyi, did you plan to recommend yourself earlier?
The country's in danger. We are to devote our life for it. Or should we just stay in Taiji Palace all day long? Lord Jiangsha, why did you stop me from volunteering earlier?
Lord Yu Chang fought bravely. But how did killing the enemies end up for him?
Then what does Lord Jiangsha think that this servant should do in the future?
Wait.
Just wait.
Prime Minister Wen recommended Wei Kan, and I know him very well. He does well when it comes to war theories, but in actual wars, he will definitely lose. Wait until he fails. Don't volunteer to lead the troops until there's no general who can go. Then by that time, you will get more benefits than what you can get now.
Thank you for your advice, Lord Jiangsha.
Please stay, Prime Minister Wen. Let's have a talk here for a moment.
What's the matter, Duke Wei?
After Xiao Qi died in battle, Song Huayan has become popular. It is said that in the army he seems to have as much prestige as Xiao Qi did before. However, Song Huayan is different from Xiao Qi. He tends to communicate with a lot of different officials. Although he's not in the capital, if you look at his mansion, it is full of abundant wealth and it looks quite luxurious.
Are you telling the truth?
I've been there once. Compared to Count Suyi's mansion, Lord Yu Zhang's mansion is quite shabby. There is a big disparity between the two lords' mansions. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I can take you there someday so that you can see it for yourself.
Don't
You know
bother.
I'm telling the truth.
There's no need for that. A blessing or a curse cannot be avoided. Let's wait and see what will happen from now on.
It makes sense.
Your Grace, it's so late already. Why don't you go to sleep?
And His Majesty? He is still not coming?
Your Grace, you know that His Majesty just recovered from his illness, and moreover, at the moment there are no other concubines in the palace. Sooner or later, His Majesty will spend the night with you.
Sooner or later? I'm afraid His Majesty is heartbroken. Then it's really the end. Since His Majesty won't come to Jinshu Palace, then I will go to Shichen Hall instead.
Your Grace!
Your Majesty, Noble Consort Su is here.
Tell her I'm busy right now.
Your Majesty, Her Grace said that she had something to give to you.
Jinger greets Your Majesty. After the conferment, Your Majesty has never seen me again. I can't help but worry and think about you, Your Majesty. I personally cooked this lotus seed soup for you. Please have it before it's cold. If you don't, it will taste different once it's cold.
Leave it here.
Your Majesty, you've been working hard on state affairs lately. Please do take care of yourself. Help yourself, Your Majesty. I will leave you alone now.
Wait. Why do you have the smell of storax on your body?
I grew up together with Princess Consort Yu Chang. I'm influenced by things Her Grace likes to use, so I...
唯恐雷雨沾湿你灵花，时间追逐远去的戎马。若思念尚优雅，为何刻在天下？泪刻凄情难加。
We will live a carefree life.
And a leisurely life together.
Only you and me.
Only you and me. Day and night, bless or curse, I will be with you always. What we had in the past, we will keep it all our lives.
What we had in the past, we will keep it all our lives.
与你花前月下，因为你此生才不剩繁华。等云海风烟淡化。
From this day on, I will have no other woman. I shall marry no other woman but you in my whole life.
Forget it. You owe me this time. Come back and hug me then.
若思念尚优雅，为何刻在天下？泪刻凄情难加。为你望相逢时那一刹那，用一生的步伐去挣扎，去牵挂。 终为你一诺而下，别天下。等沧海洗尽了铅华，与你花前月下。因为你此生才不剩繁华。
Good news! Good news! Your Majesty,
What is it?
Princess Yuchang may still be alive.
Say it again?
Your Majesty, the people you sent to search for Princess Consort Yuchang sent an urgent message back. They said a few months ago, Holan Chen took a girl from Chang back to Hulan with him, who happens to look just like Princess Consort. Now rumors spreading all over town, saying that the girl is Princess Consort Yuchang.
Owl isn't dead.
Her grace is blessed by the gods. Maybe after she fell off the cliff, someone saved her life and was taken to Hulan. Whatever the case, this is really good news, Your Majesty.
Yes. Of course, you're right.
Zidane? Zidane!
Father, I think that's pretty close. She must be Awu. The rumors widespread, saying Holland Chen is hard to deal with right now. Even his father, the old king of Hulan, is being fearful of him.
No wonder, even though Titan sent so many soldiers and searched every inch of Chang looking for her, he still wasn't able to find Owl.
I told you before, with her personality, how could Awu possibly commit suicide?
Someone obviously lied to us.
You're talking about Noble Consort Su?
Su Jinger. That child grew up in my place. After she escaped, she didn't even come to you to find a way to rescue Owl. She went to Titan first. There must be something wrong with her.
That noble consort Zhu. I really underestimated her.
Noble consort Su is but a shadow of Ao no matter what. By the way, how's Song Waiyan doing lately?
He's different from Shao Qi. I tried and tested him once, and he accepted it gaily. In the future, we can use him for our own agenda.
Good. Very good. As long as he dares to ask for something, we'll give it to him. Until he's finally satisfied. We should make Song Waiyan feel deep in his heart that he has surpassed Lord Yuchang and has gotten rid of his dependence on him. And we are the one who gives him everything he has. Then he will certainly obey all our orders.
Master, there's a messenger. He said that His Majesty wants to see you.
Prepare the carriage.
Yes.
I also want to know what His Majesty wants from me.
If Zidane wants you to, go to Hulan to save Ao. Just think of a way to refuse.
Why should I refuse?
If my guess happens to be right, when Zidane knows that Ao is in Hulan, he will make sure to bring her back here, at any price. As a result, the noble clans will surely be unsatisfied with him. Let him bear the result of his actions all by himself.
Aren't we going to save Awu?
Did I say anything like that? I will certainly save my only daughter from Hulan, but we need to think of a better way for us to save her. Right now, our top priority is for the both of us to stand firm within the chaos, to support the Wang family and make it stronger. At the moment, I was still accused as the wife of a traitor. Even if she comes back, countless danger awaits her. If Helanzhen really likes your sister, then Hulan is probably the safest place for her to be.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Greetings, Lord Zhangsha.
You are noble consort Zhu now. We're not in my mansion. I can't bear such a formal greeting from you.
I'm flattered, Lord Zhangsha.
Please, Your Grace. Count Zhu Yi. Later in the Imperial Court, there is something that will cause a heated discussion. No matter what you think, take the hint from the glances I'll give you.
What exactly will happen later?
I will host a banquet the day after tomorrow. Please make sure that you will be there. Then you will know everything you need.
I will attend your banquet.
His Majesty has arrived!
Greetings, Your Majesty!
may rise. I have a secret report that Princess Shangyang's still alive.
She's alive.
She's alive.
She's still alive.
Isn't she Princess Consort Yuchang?
She's trapped in Hulan at present.
But what should we do? What are we going to do?
We must do something to save her.
Soldiers to save her.
That's correct. We should act as soon as possible. I agree.
Princess Shangyang is in a foreign land. It is a huge humiliation for Chang. I will definitely bring her back.
Bring her back.
How is she going to do that?
But Your Majesty, how are we going to do that?
Exactly.
What's the plan of action?
How will we do that?
I decided to send Lord Zhangsha to Hulan for negotiation.
But Your Majesty, what if Hulan won't set the princess free?
Then I will launch a war against Hulan.
War?
A war?
Really, Your Majesty?
Your Majesty, we absolutely must not. Because if we lose the war, without preparation, the whole country will be in danger.
That's
Agreed.
right.
Right, he's right, Your Majesty.
And still, I will not hesitate to do that.
Your Majesty, please think twice.
He's right, Your Majesty. We can't go to war.
Yes, that is correct.
Prime Minister Wen is right. I will never agree to launch a war against Hulan. I will never agree, Your Majesty.
I will also never agree to go to war.
I will also never agree to a war.
I will also never agree to war.
I will also never agree to go
I will also never agree to go to war.
We agree with the Prime Minister. Lord Zhangsha, what do you think of my proposal?
He's the big brother of Princess Consort Yuzhang. He will absolutely agree.
Yes,
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
You're bound
it's
by
really
grudge.
ridiculous. This will bring chaos to our country. That is right. We can't do that.
Yes,
that's
that's
true.
true.
Absolutely
We cannot
not.
do that.
Absolutely not. We cannot do
tear our
that.
country to the ground. Your Majesty, I appreciate your sympathy for the loss of my family. I'm very grateful. However, our courtiers make perfect sense. We can do harm to the whole country, just for the sake of saving Awu. Family matters are less important than the state affairs. In front of the good of our country, I dare not put priority on my sister.
Lord Zhangsha! You have really let me down with your words. How cruel you are to leave your own sister behind. You don't deserve to be her brother. Count Suyi, I'm here. Your wife has a close relationship with Princess Shangyang. And when you worked for Shaoqi before, he also treated you very well. Tell me, shall we or shall we not save Princess Shangyang? I used to fight together with Princess Shangyang. I can say that I know her very well by now. If she knows what you want to do, Your Majesty, she will not agree with you either. Please, Your Majesty, think this over.
Your Majesty, please think twice. Your Majesty, please think twice.
Your Majesty, please think twice.
It's very clear to me now. You are all going against me. With this country, I can't even protect a single girl. What can the country do for me then? If you don't want to go, then I'll save her on my own!
Your Majesty, Your Majesty,
Your Majesty,
please, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your
Please,
Majesty.
Please think about it.
I've made my decision. Court is adjourned.
Your Majesty, please don't do that. Don't do it. Your Majesty, twice. Your Majesty, please. Have mercy. Please think about this. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
What is it? How's it going?
Your Grace, I asked around about it. The rumors are all true. His Majesty will lead the troops to Hulan to retrieve Princess Consort Yuzhang. The ministers are anxious. They are blocking the Imperial study and won't leave. The palace right now is in a mess, Your Grace.
You go down first.
Yes.
Your Majesty, the courtiers said they would kneel to death unless you meet with them.
Deliver my orders. The army will leave in 3 days. If anyone really wants to die, I will satisfy him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Titan is really an infatuated person. Indeed, Awu is the obsession of his life. He even wants a war against Hulan simply to retrieve Awu. Do you think that he's just infatuated, or simply foolish? If Awu knows about this, will she be touched by his actions? Huh?
But have you really thought about that, Father? Sheng doesn't have an army anymore. When the war is launched, we can hardly win.
The war won't happen. Don't worry. Prime Minister Wen Zhongshen won't let him launch the war. Titan's decision will only expose all his incompetence and naivety as an emperor. And it will make him lose the people's support. Go. Let Song Waiyan meet me at last.
Fine.
How infatuated that boy is.
Prince Chen, Princess Yuchang wants to see you.
Who?
Your princess consort.
Prince John, I have decided.
What have you decided?
As long as you allow the ordinary people to go back to Chang, I will grant your requests.
I only have one request. Marry me.
Yes.
Are you serious about that?
I am.
Oh, I want to hear it directly from your mouth.
As long as you set them free, I will agree to marry you. Gui.
Your Grace. Your Grace.
Auntie?
Zhen has promised me he will set the ordinary people free. Take everyone out of here in a couple of days.
唯恐雷雨沾湿你菱花，时间追逐远去的戎马。若思念尚优雅，为何刻在天下？泪可寄情难夹。
听风哭哑如千丈悲家，梦中一念你笑颜如花。此去现一怒马，归来因你文雅，心难舍放不下。等沧海洗尽了铅华，
与你花前月下，
因为你此生才不剩繁华。等云海烽烟淡化，
天涯尽处归家。
我们再相约于春秋冬夏。
为你望相逢时那一刹那，
用一生的步伐，
去挣扎，去牵挂，
终为你一怒而舍别天下。等沧海洗尽了铅华，
与你花前月下。
因为你此生才不剩繁华。当沧海已乾坤变化，
天涯尽处归家。
我们再相约于春秋冬